Welcome back to Brian Hill's video show on USWGO. Now, I'm going to talk to you about an extension to an article I've written about the Norway Spiral. Now, I'm just going to quickly get a hold of the link. But anyways, let's see. Yep, there it is. Brian Hill's video show. Now that I've got on my website, that's why I'm starting to make more videos on YouTube. I mean, every time I make a video show video, it's going to go into the category all nice and neatly. Well, anyways, this isn't what it's about. Shoot, I'm wasting time. Alright. Yeah, I'm trying to limit this video. Anyways, now here it is. I'm trying to find that. Oh, wait. Yeah, it's about the Norway Spiral. Anyways, I believe that. Oh, shoot, I didn't do an article on that. That was the thing about Haiti. Shoot. Well, anyways, for my video. Sorry, I got a little confused. But, anyways, this is what I'm going to talk about. I get confused when my blood sugar's low, but this is what I'm going to talk about. So on to what I've been doing. On Scribed, I created a document telling about all the reasons why I believe the Norway Spiral was actually a wormhole. Because there's all this stuff. Like there were pictographs of Jesus in front of a ripple, which means wormhole. How else do you think God sent Jesus? Well, no, I mean, he was, yes, he went into the, Mary had a child, and that was Jesus, but I believe when Jesus died, I think he went through a wormhole. And I believe that the thing that opens up is a wormhole. So I believe that what Jesus went through is a wormhole. Although you're probably wondering, why don't people see wormholes? Why aren't we all seeing wormholes when people die? Well, it's complicated. What happens is I think it's like I think the wormhole we see is a physical. Yeah, I'm not sure why, but yeah, somehow they go through a wormhole. But then you'll probably wonder, why don't we see people going through a wormhole? There's probably one that's non-physical, or that humans just can't see. But the thing is, anyways, I believe that the incident at Haiti was a wormhole, because another reason why I think so is because right around that same day, a UFO or a tetrahedron had showed up in the skies of Moscow. Moscow, I think, yeah, Moscow, Russia. Sorry, my mind's kind of off today, but, but anyways. Anyways, the UFO that's been shown up, I believe, could have came out of that wormhole. I think it was invisible, and whatever happened at Norway, I think whoever started up that wormhole, they wanted us to see it. They actually wanted us to see the wormhole. And it's just the way how a black mass started opening up. And it's just, a lot of people think it's wormholes. There's some that thinks it's a holographic projection, and there's others that thinks it's a torsion weapon. There's all sorts of theories around this thing. Well, my theory on the internet is that it's a wormhole, because there's a lot of ancient pictographs, or there's all over the spectrum of stuff in the times of the ancients. There was spirals. Now, why would they draw spirals if it was just a rocket? If it was just some rocket, why was it a spiral? Another thing is that if it was a rocket, why is it the ones in China and Russia look like this? Like it's just spinning out of control. But the wormhole I saw was in perfect uniform. Didn't you think that was weird too? If it's just some rocket, how could a rocket go? I mean, you know, it's spiraling like this, like it's spiraling in perfect uniform, and a rocket would go. A rocket would not. A rocket would make some mistakes, and if a rocket, yeah, a rocket could create a spiral, but it wasn't as perfect as what happened in Norway. I believe the ones that happened there was probably, they were probably put out to disinform the people, like the disinfo trolls. I think they were put out so that we wouldn't talk about what happened in Norway. So that would think, oh, it's just rockets. Then you got people believing that it didn't really exist, that it's all been digitally edited. Now, if it was digitally edited, why would the Russian government, or, well, not Russian, I think it's Russian, why would the government admit that it's a rocket that did this? So that's proof that it does really exist, but I don't think it's a rocket. I believe it is a wormhole. The way it looks. Now, you're probably wondering, if it's a wormhole, why did it open up so huge? Why did it, I mean, with a wormhole, why didn't it just stay like this, like a small one? Well, I believe the wormhole had to be huge for a UFO to come out of. An unidentified flying object. Now, this unidentified flying object, I believe, was the tetrahedron. Because why would a tetrahedron fly? If it was all fake, why were people looking at it like, oh, what's that? It's a pyramid! I believe that pyramid was a warning. This guy, he's a conspiracy theorist. Well, you know, I'm not sure. I think he went too far with some of this stuff. We're not sure if it's true or not. But in my belief, I believe it was a warning. I believe it might have been a warning to those who challenged against the New World Order. I believe that triangle, that whenever Russia, because I've noticed Russia a lot of times seems to be revealing stuff about the United States. Although they aren't exactly a free country themselves. I think they allow you to talk bad about other countries. Like if you're in America, you can talk bad about Russia, you can talk bad about Iran, you can say anything bad you want about other countries. I'm just saying that. No, I'm not saying they're all just saying bad stuff. I'm just saying I think that when you're in another country, you can say your opinions about another country without being targeted. Like you could if you talk bad about your own government. But the Russians, they seem to play a big role in revealing U.S. conspiracies, like believing 9/11 was an inside job, and also by believing that they said that a Russian craft was nearby, and that's why the United States government stopped attacking their own Navy ships, like during the whole ploy of Operation Northwoods, which gave the United States government a chance to attack its own people, so that it can, you know, attacking its own people, then it's a false flag that enables the government to go to war with Cuba by blaming it on Cuban terrorists, or you know, blaming it on the Cubans, on Cuban militias. So I believe that the Russians have played a huge role in exposing United States conspiracies. And so now I believe that pyramid came out of the large Norway Spiral wormhole and sent a threat to Russia, a Russian government. If this is true, that would explain why the wormhole got so huge and why it's not jet fuel. Also, why would it just be a perfect spiral? It's just a perfect spiral that keeps spiraling, and then a black thing starts going. I did it in fast motion. It just looked damn much like a wormhole. I mean, you know, it just looks more like a wormhole. That's what it looks like. Because they say wormholes open up, and I think they're black, and wormholes, when they start opening up, it's like a warp in space and time. When I look at that spiral, it looks like it's just like reality's been warped. Like, it just looks like something in the sky. Like it's just been warped. Like our reality is no longer our reality. I believe that space and time has been warped. Now, I gotta go, but I just wanted to bring that out. Take a look at my document on Scribe. In fact, I'm planning on making an article on this, and that's what I was talking about. So just go to my Scribed account, and you should be able to find it. Now, anyways, I'm gonna go to the thing about the wormhole, about the. There it is. Aha! The document is titled Ascribed Draft 1 of my observations on the Norway Spiral being an actual wormhole. When you read it, you'll know a lot of what I mean. Just go to this place and read it. The doc number is 263-95397. That's 263-95397. Have a good day, America, and thank you for watching my video show.